What a bloody lovely day. The sun is shining, spring is here. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep, I think about 1 o'clock. Yes, I got busy on Facebook and whatnot. Replying to comments and stuff. And then I woke up about 7:30. I normally sleep for many, many hours. I love my sleep. But I seem to be getting up before I should be. How am I feeling? I'm feeling quite good. Got a bunged up nose, had a couple of sneezes. So yeah, I think it's probably more likely to be a cold. But you never know, do you? What's the time now? About 10:30. Sat down for about an hour, caught up with Facebook, comments, lovely comments. They all thought I was a bit ill and that I should look after myself, and all you guys as well on YouTube too. Thank you very much. I thought I'd better be constructive, tidy up the kitchen, the house. I mean, I could just spring clean the whole bloody house, but I don't want to do it in a day. Might as well just take my time about it. And so the kitchen's probably the first place to be tidied up. It's like a shithole at the moment. And then I can do a lot of crafting. I've got loads of plans. I can keep myself busy for weeks. So first thing, get out my pyjamas, because you don't really feel like you're making the most of a day if you're in your PJs all day long. Well, I've made myself a hot water lemon with cinnamon, and I love drinking this every single day. I don't know, I used to hate lemons, but now I love them. Saturday, I'm allowed to do this, sit outside with my hot lemon water and cinnamon, just enjoying the sun while I can. I still haven't got out of my pyjamas. Keep getting distracted. But I need to. Oh my god, there's so much I can do at home, really is. I can self-isolate easily for about a week and then probably start chomping at the bit. Feel so much better for getting changed, brushing my hair, getting the old makeup on. I feel like I'm going on a trip, to be honest, but at home. So I'm going to make some pancakes for my boy, because that's always a weekend thing for him. So I've got to keep the normality going. And he's kind of realised that we're on not lockdown, but some sort of quarantine, and that the food is going to be a bit different from what he's normally used to. So I'm quite excited about coming up with different recipes. Yes, I'm feeling bubbly. So I've busted open a new IKEA frying pan. Cheap as chips, aren't they? £2 something to make your pancakes. Let's see. Ooh, nope, not ready yet. Alright, this is my breakfast. Toast and fried egg. I love this. I could just live on this every day, to be honest. Round 2 of egg and toast. And yes, I make my toast the camping way style, because I prefer the flavour of it. I don't know, the sugar in the bread sort of caramelises, so it gives it a different flavour. Can't get rid of the camper chick. I'm cooking toast in a frying pan with butter. I just think it gives it an added flavour, and it's caramelised sugar, I think, in the bread. And this is my second round. I already had 2 toast and egg, and I'm making myself another set. I thought, I don't want to waste the bread, you know, it's going to go bad in a few days. Might as well use it up. Deep cleaning the kitchen now, getting rid of all the grease, and washing these flowers as well, because they need a bit of a wash. Not really got very far. Keep getting distracted by messages from Facebook. I haven't watched the news all day, so I don't really know what's going out there. So I'm in my little bubble with my music on, deep cleaning, and posting onto my group and that kind of stuff. So I have no idea. But the kitchen's not getting clean very fast. I've gone and dropped all my eggs on the floor. There's only a few that I saved. Oh shit. It's all on the floor as well. Well, I've come out for a walk just to get my at least 6,000 steps in. Coming to the main road, still seems to be quite a lot of cars going up and down this main road. And it's the first day, 5 o'clock. And I am avoiding everybody. If I see someone coming up that way, I cross the road. I don't go near anyone. I need to get my walk in and get the sunshine. Otherwise I just don't feel right. Right, I've been given a load of tomatoes, so rather than them spoil, I'm going to cook them up into a simple curry sauce and bottle it. Chopping garlic is meant to be quite therapeutic, isn't it? But it just sticks to your fingers or the skin. I know there's little contraptions out there that you can get that will help along. I've done one whole bulb and I've got another one to go. So I'm going to smash it all up. Then we'll do all those tomatoes, blend them all up. Got garlic in there. So that's all my fresh tomatoes pureed up with garlic, about 4 onions and oil. So this is a very simple tomato base that I can make any curries or pasta dishes out from. So into the pan goes my oil, rapeseed oil, because it's kind of healthy, isn't it, for you? So we're going to pour that in. Quite a bit, you can tell. Indian style, you know what I mean? And then we put the onions in and let that lightly brown up. Alright, well, onions are nice and golden brown. Is it brown enough for me? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. They don't look very brown on the camera, but they definitely are in reality. Now pour the tomato puree in, all fresh tomatoes, and that goes. And then put some salt in, and that'll be done. And let that fry, oh, I'd say about 20 minutes. So, after all those tomatoes, I've got that much left because I'm making aubergine curry in a bit. I've only made 1 pot. I've got so much time on my hands, I can cook, which I do enjoy. When I've got time on my hands and I'm not tired from going to work and coming home, I thoroughly get creative. So I've got a whole load of more carrots. So I'm thinking, carrot cake? Obviously I'm not going to be able to eat it all by myself, so I'll give it to my neighbours and stuff. I'm going to make an aubergine curry now using the tomato and onion base I made. Charring the skin on the aubergine on a gas stove. This is ideally done on a outside fire if you've got one, but I haven't, which I could do, but Jesus man, hot's just as good. So now with the aubergine, we've got to take the skin off. You're revealing the mushy inside. Oh, it's hot business. So we peel that all off and discard it. So all the skin's off, and we give this a chop and make it into small little bits. See, I do a lot of cooking, don't I? Give that a good old smash up, like so. By putting it over the gas cooker, you're going to give it a lovely smoky flavour. So in here I've got my tomatoes, onions and garlic, which has been cooked down. It's got salt in there. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of cumin, chilli powder, turmeric and garam masala, all into the pan, like so. There we go. And let that fry for about 4 minutes. So I've got about 2 chillies chopped up finely, an inch of ginger chopped up, and coriander, and also got my mushy aubergine. So that's been frying for about a minute. And I'm going to put the ginger in and let that fry for a few seconds. Then I'm going to put so that's my dinner, and I'm going to open up my jar of carrot pickle that I made the other day and have a bit of that with it as well. So we're going to put that in. Loads of chilies and onions in there. Let's get that in. So there we go. Oh, this is so nice, this aubergine curry and this carrot pickle. Now I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that have not got a lot of food at home, and I feel a bit bad that I'm actually got good food on the plate, and there's plenty out there that haven't. Because I've made quite a bit of this aubergine curry, I'm going to give it to my next door neighbour. She's a key worker working for the ambulance, so I'm going to make a little package and then just put it outside on the doorstep, so when she comes back from work she's got something to eat. So let me just try this. That's my little way, and I was thinking that I might actually bake some cakes and give them to my local cul-de-sac where there's loads of older lot. Well, I'm nearly getting there as well, but I think it'd be a nice gesture. But anyway, let's try this. That is stunning. You get the smoky flavour from the aubergine, and you got the oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Then you got the carrot pickle, which is done. It's got like a nice chili, sweet and salt balance to it. I wish there were some more people that could enjoy this meal with me. bit lonely. My son doesn't even eat. My son doesn't really eat vegetables, but he's going to. So with the pita bread, you soak up all the aubergine curry in a morsel, dip it in a bit of the yogurt, and then put it in your gob. It's beautiful. My next door neighbour, she works for the ambulance on emergency, and I've noticed that she's been very busy lately, not coming home until quite late. So I've packed her some of the aubergine curry and carrot pickle and 2 pita breads, and I'm going to put this outside her front door. So I'm just going to go and take her dinner to her house and put it on her front doorstep. She's in actually, so I'll text her and let her know. I'll put it there. There you go. I'm back in. There we are. Right, I'm going to text her and let her know that her dinner's out there. The time is 9 o'clock. I haven't sat down all day since I've been up. Or maybe for an hour when I was catching up with Facebook and YouTube. Now it's my turn to put my music on loud and have a dance and just relax and just forget what's going on in the world for a while. And then I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. I've now just sat for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to write an apology post to a lady who I had blocked, which I'm going to unblock. The reason being, and this is on Facebook on one of the groups, is about a week ago I sort of advocated that a camper van woman who was stranded in Scotland to stay in the Highlands of Scotland, because it might have been safer for her rather than get a ferry back to Sweden, because all the borders were being closed. And this Scottish lady wrote that, you know, why am I advocating camper vanners to be going up to the Highlands of Scotland, because, you know, resources are very few up here, blah blah blah. And at the time I didn't realise the full scale of it. And I just replied back saying that, you know, camper vanners are quite responsible people, and I'm sure if there were to be up there in the Highlands, they would probably park from one another by a good 10 metres, or if none at all, and be quite responsible in that way. But now things have changed an awful lot, and I've been hearing from friends who actually do live up in Scotland that they are very scared because they've only got 16 ICU beds at the Inverness hospital, and they don't particularly want outsiders to be coming in, not only spreading the infection, but also taking up any of those beds when some of the local people will probably need them. So yes, I'm going to write an apology to this lady, because I am very, very wrong, and I don't want to really advocate people travelling up to the Highlands of Scotland in the camper vans, because yeah, we're putting their lives at risk. Normally on a Saturday I post a question for a big self-build camper van group that I'm a team member of the admin, a question. And tonight I really can't think of one to ask them. I'm a bit stumped. I want it to be quite a positive, happy one, but it's very difficult to figure out what to ask. I mean, what was it last week? Last week was if they were to go to the remote, how many days will they be able to sustain themselves for without having to go to a shop or fill up? So this week I have to put my thinking head on. So I did think of something to put down on that group, and it wasn't a question, it was merely a statement asking all the camper van owners not to travel to the Highlands of Scotland, Wales, Cornwall, all the beautiful areas in the United Kingdom, seeking the solace and freedom
thinking that they're getting away from the virus when in fact they may be infecting the area and robbing the ICU beds, which are very limited, from the locals. So that was my post for tonight, and I turned off the commenting because it's a very heated subject.
Well, I've sat down to edit this video to release it tonight. Time's approximately about 11 o'clock. After this, I'll probably go back in my kitchen and have another boogie. But all of you, seriously, stay safe and stay well.